Yo, 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 yo. We are back with another video. If you're new here, my name's Finn and I make beats. All right, so this time around, my good friend Future Wave, he let me hold on to his KO2, aka the EP-133 from Teenage Engineering. This thing's been out for about 2 years now. I'm always late to the party, so I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try, mess around with it. I had it for maybe 4 days, maybe, give or take. I made one beat on it, so I'm definitely still very new to it. So we're gonna test it out. It's a very minimal, very minimal sampler, but it can, it gets the job done, I guess. Only 64 megs of sample time, or sample memory, I should say. You can record directly into it, but it's limited at 20 seconds when you're recording directly into it. Yeah, so this is the KO2, and with all these Teenage Engineering products, it's really about the aesthetic of the look of the product. It's very premium looking, very niche, I guess. I don't know, for lack of a better word. It almost looks like it's made by Lego with the little holes and, looks like a calculator. Just because I'm using my phone as the top down view, I'm already going to import the sample through the website app, and I'll let you guys see what that looks like over there. There is an input, and it is a 3.5mm jack, or whatever it's called, the headphone jack as I call it. If you come over here, this is the app. I already have it like bookmarked, and this is like the interface of the sampler. On the sampler itself, it has 4 banks where you can put different sounds, like, I guess, independently, different groups of sounds. So, for example, A has my drums, B has a bass one shot that I'm gonna later put into like almost like a key group from if you're an MPC person, or 16 levels. And then C is where my sample is. So what I actually did is you could just drag them right in with this app, this website app. You know what I'm saying? So I just dragged them in just to save me the headache of having to do it on camera, because there wouldn't be any way for me to do it to actually record it directly in. Pretty straightforward. When you go to the app, you drag the sound onto the pads, and you can actually have up to 9 projects. It's kind of similar to this. This one you can have 16 projects with damn near 10 banks of beats on it. But this one you can have 9, 1 through 9. I'm just gonna kind of walk through the way that I've learned to make a beat with it. I'm by no means an expert, and this is by no means a how-to video, but this is just me trying to work my way around this machine. On bank A1, you can have different scenes similar to, say, Ableton with the scenes, or what MPC is implemented with the clip matrix. So you can have your drums playing and then have different sample sequences playing on the same drum pattern, which is kind of dope. For such a simple machine, there's a lot of things you could do with it. This thing was very intimidating to me, just because it looks very like an old clock radio, so I had to watch a couple of tutorials to get to the point where I could actually, make a video about it. And I'm just going to go through the features as I need them. So what I've never actually tried to do is chop up a drum sample. So what you usually do is you would press Shift Sample. No, never mind. You press Sample, and then anything that's coming in, whether it's the input or the mic, check, 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 check. You see that? Check, 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 check. Then you would hold down, I think you hold down one of these buttons, and then it would record into the thing. But because I already imported it on C, that's a sample. But on A, I left these 6 at the bottom here, so that if I can chop the drum break, I'll just chop them to here. So what you do is you press Shift Chop, and then you press the next pad to chop. See, you'll see the scissors right here. So let me see how that goes. That did not work out. See, I'm a little bit confused why I can't chop that. Chop D. Oh, there we go. I gotta select the bank that I want to chop from, which is fine. Okay, now let's chop it. Okay, I think it did automatic chop somehow. Yeah, this thing can be a little bit confusing. Chop. Like, why is it only playing that? I don't understand why it's doing a manual, why it's doing an automatic chop. I've actually never, actually don't even know how to do an automatic chop. What I could do though, I could trim it. That's a mess. It's an absolute mess. It's not exactly how I expected this to go. All right, because I literally don't know how to chop a sample. I'm just gonna play the drums. It's pretty annoying. So if you want to, okay, so you press record, and then you can pick how many bars you want. I'll go for 4 bars. I'll take that off, and then let's go tempo. Let's go like say 82. And then you basically press record and play like anything else. I'm just do my snares first. I have it on free, which is basically unquantized. Record, play. I don't even know what the hell's going on right now. I literally don't know what's going on right now. So let's try to erase that pattern. So what you do is just hold record and then play the next step. All right, so there's a little drum break. So if you notice, there's no kick at the beginning. Sometimes you miss it. So what you can do, go back to main, and then there it is at the end. I'll hold erase, get rid of it, and then it should be at the very beginning. So now you can just hold record. There's there. So you get the idea. Hopefully you get the idea, because I don't. So now let's go to C, and let's chop this. So this should be simple. Hold shift, press shift, and then chop. All right. So now what I can do as well is what you do is this fader over here, I can control pitch. If I press fader and pitch, I can control the pitch of this sample. So let's try some. Okay, hold record, press record. High pass filter or low pass filter. I can never remember which one is the right one. It's high pass. Okay, and now we go to B, where I have this, and then I just press keys, I think. Okay, there is a thing now. I go sound, or is it shift sound? And yeah, I'm gonna put it in a group. So they cut each other off, similar to this SP. So the thing too is like, because this is so fluid, I don't know if it's actually in an actual key or if it's detuned a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I go back to the sample. I'll mess with the pitch. I gotta make this 4 bars. I keep forgetting that. Still a little bit off. You can hear the detune a little bit. Okay, let's see what else this thing could do. There's like effects in here. And I don't like how you have to go back to the beginning. So effects out, okay. So compress effects. Let's say compressor. And then you go to the output. So beside the amplitude or volume, there's pitch. So I want my kick a little bit deeper. Start back at the beginning. I'm not going to cheat and put the SP effects. You know, if you're just on the road in the car, you know, this is what the beat would sound like. Something like that. I don't really know much about it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care for it, to be honest. There's no reason I would ever need this. You know, for a little bit more, you can buy an SP404. For a lot less, you can make beats on Koala. It looks very cool, but you know, it's a little bit too limiting. It always goes back to people saying, you know, limitations breeds creativity, or whatever the saying is. But this is a little bit too limiting, a little bit too much menu diving. I would hang this on my wall before I would actually buy it to make beats with. That's just me. And I know I don't know how to use it really well, so that might be kind of swaying my opinion. But even if I did, I can't see myself choosing to use this, or over my MPC, or over Koala, or over Ableton. As far as portability, my phone is already in my pocket, and it's not much smaller than this SP. Both battery operated. This does a lot more. That's just my opinion. If you guys want to see me do a couple more videos with this before I give it back, let me know in the comments. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. It's kind of frustrating making beats with it, and I know, you know, keep it simple. You know, sample, drums, bass line, maybe one more melodic element. But other than that, I'm cool. If you're new here, my name's Finn. I make beats. Peace.